Ah. Ah. Mama Llama, hello. I know only a few people answered the community thing, but I wanted to see just who would come in. This is going to be like the official live stream. So we'll see. We'll see. I hope you are doing well. And let me make sure this. You are doing well. Oh, God. Let's put this away. And I don't like how I'm switched to the other side like that. It doesn't. Something needs to be done differently, I feel like. Just like maybe this needs to be here, and I can move this closer, then move this down here, like this, and then I can move this closer to me, like that. That way people can hear them. Okay, good, great. Okay, cool. It's a mess over here. I probably should clean this thing up for a minute before I started, but oh well. Yep, I hope you're doing well, Mama Llama. Mama Llama 1. Do you live in the U.S. or do you live somewhere else? Just curious, Mama Llama. I'm assuming you live in the U.S. Thank you. I am doing much better than last week. Much better than last week. Much better than last week. Last week it was terrible in the U.S. Miami, Florida. Okay. Miami in the house. That's what I'm talking about. Miami. I've only been to Miami. No, have I? I feel like I've been to Miami once, which is sad. Just once. It was fun though. I think it was we went to the beach or something. I think that's why we went. My family and I. It's nice, good food, nice beaches, beautiful. Yes. Yes. Yes, yes, and yes to all three of that. Good food, nice beaches, and beautiful people. Absolutely beautiful people in Miami. And that's from someone who's only been there once. I'm aware that a lot of people probably won't show up, but that's okay. It's okay. This might not be the like official live stream, but I want it to be. I want it to be. I just got finished filming the reactions and the K news for this week, so um, I just wanted to get on here and talk about some K-pop stuff if anybody is interested. I mean, there's probably a lot of stuff I don't know about. I want to say I enjoy your reaction, especially Shiny. Yes, absolutely. So you're on the Shiny train with me. They are my number one. Excuse me. They are my number one K-pop group of all time. That's why I have a designated day for them, because they are. That's the group that got me into K-pop, definitely. So. And I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you enjoy my reactions. Before you go, there's something I want to say to make you feel better. Before you go. Love them all. All you is my bias. Oh. With the other members. I don't know. Okay. Okay. You know what? It's funny because my biases had changed so many times that I think after, because I didn't have a bias at the beginning, but then after maybe I don't know. I don't after Lucifer, I might have had a bias at that time, and I think it was Jonghyun. But I think between Taemin and, oh God, see, because it's hard. There's only 5 members. You can't like. I mean, I love them all equally, but my ultimate, or as they say, alt, is Jonghyun all the way. It's funny. Somebody had said that on, I guess in a, uh, it might have been like a YouTube short or something. Someone had said that their bias was Jonghyun, and somebody had commented under that and said, "You can't say that. He's deceased. You can't say he can't be your bias. That's weird. That's creepy. Ugh." It's not creepy. He did exist. Like he was a real person who was in the group. You can still have he can still be your bias. Like it doesn't matter. He could still be your bias. I don't get that. I don't get that at all. Just because he's gone does not mean he can't be a person's bias. But yes, Jonghyun is my bias. But the bias that I have that who's alive, it changes. It changes. I don't even, because lately my bias has been between Minho and Key lately. But Jonghyun was amazing, extremely talented. I love him too. Yes, extremely talented. That's one of the things I loved about Jonghyun. He was very modest. He didn't really talk much about his talents. Every time someone would ask him what his talent is, he'd just say, "I'm good at singing." That's all. I'm like, dude, you play the guitar. If I'm not mistaken, he plays the bass. He plays the piano. Like, dude, you are multi-talented. He has an ambidextrous nature. But I admire the humility because, especially when you're in a group, because you want your members to shine as well. You don't want to steal the spotlight. So I appreciate that about Junghyun. Very considerate. And I will say this though, I feel like, and I know this is kind of by choice. Onu is the kind of person that kind of likes to stay, in the background and let the other members shine. But Onu doesn't get enough credit for like what he's contributed to Shiny. To be honest, I feel like Onu is probably the most overlooked member of Shiny, and that guy has literally been one of the key voices for the group when it comes to songs. I think what makes this group special is I have to like constantly look over my this thing so I can see the comment. So if I look weird, I apologize. I think what makes this group special is they all like to see each other. Yes, exactly. They like to see each other, each of them shine. They don't like to hog the spotlight from one another. That's one of the things I like, and the fact that it is 5 members, so you can't really go wrong. If it's like, I don't know, 9 members, even 7 members, it's quite hard to, you know, it's hard to share a spotlight. Let alone, there's a group that I can't remember what group it is that has like 13 members. I cannot remember what group it is. It's not 17. God, what group is it? Oh, I can't remember, but it's a group that has like 13 members. And I could only imagine what the line distribution is like. And like, I haven't even seen a lot of interviews with this group, and it's showing because I can't even remember the group, the name of the group. So there's that too. But yeah, Shiny, they don't have a problem with that. They don't have a problem with that. I would imagine TXT doesn't have a problem with it either because it's like I said, it's 5 members. There's it's you can get into each member because you only got 5 to deal with. But if you got like freaking 12, 13, 14 members, my God, that's hard. That's very hard. But yeah, I just feel like Onu is very overlooked. And like now that he's not, now that he's like out, I had my water. I don't know what I did with it. But now that is it behind me? No, no. I had a water. I don't know what I. Oh well. Um, but yeah, now that he's out, it's like, oh, I think they have been sitting too long. Yeah, 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 yeah. Exactly. That's what I think. That's what I think. I feel like they really. Yeah, I'm doing a live stream. You want to say hi for a minute? It's only one person. It's only one person for now. Hi, everybody. Oh well, there's 2 people watching, so I just got home. Just got home. So. Mama Moonlight got home from work. Some sugar. Okay. Oh, hi, baby. At Mama Moonlight. But yeah, one day I need to have Mom like co-host a live stream. That would be great. I think that'd be awesome. But like getting back to Onu, I think, like you said, they've been sitting on his talent for too long. Really, really. And it's like now that he's not in the picture, now people are starting to appreciate Onu more. And I'm just like, really? Come on, guys. Come on. It's Onu. It's Onu. And like listen, I know there are a lot of people that give Onu attention, and which is great. I love that when you can give the least promoted member attention is great. Not because of sympathy, but because you really enjoy that person and what they contribute to the group. And as a solo artist as well. I think that's a beautiful thing. But I think the problem is like when something happens to an idol and then they're gone, then everybody wants to come out the woodworks who originally didn't even own his voice tone is just yes. Yes. I actually I think his voice tone is probably one of the most unique tones I've like in K-pop I've ever heard. I've never heard somebody sing like that guy. He has a tone that's it's very soulful. It's not a common tone of voice that I hear. I think that's why I look forward to Onu's parts in songs. And bless his heart, he takes the high notes now. Since Jonghyun's not around, he takes the high notes. Warm like whiskey, huh? Warm like whiskey. I'll agree with that. I like that. Warm like whiskey. That's nice. Yeah, I think that's a good description. It's just funny how everybody wants to jump jump on the Onu train now that he's not around. I mean, like I said, there's nothing wrong with like people getting into Onu now, but it's like a lot of people overlooked Onu and still overlook Onu. That honestly, because another thing that is like a lot of people are like talking about Onu. Onu got oh how thin he's gotten. Oh he's gotten so thin. It's like y'all. SM has been running this man ragged for the past I don't know months. I can't tell you how many months it's been. That man has been run ragged. He had so many promotions. Okay, like throughout I don't know last year, even into this year, he's had so many solo concerts in Korea and mainly in Japan. He's had so many. That man has had so many engagements. No wonder he didn't have time to sleep. He said he said most nights he only had 2 hours to sleep. The man's been run ragged, okay? No wonder he lost so much weight. He probably didn't have much time to eat. Plus musicals as well. Yes, he has been in musicals. Actually, I forgot that he was in musicals. There was the one musical that I saw a clip where he was in that musical. Yeah, the man stays working, but I think they did that to compensate for the fact that um I don't know. This is my personal opinion. I think they did that to compensate for the fact that um number one, Taman was still not out of the military. Number two, Key was doing stuff as well. Key was kind of on what's that Saturday show? They had him on like a lot. But other than that, he did kind of I think do promotions, and I think he also did concert. I don't think Gasoline. Did Gasoline come out then? I don't remember if Gasoline came out then. Amazing Saturday. Thank you. He's a regular member. Oh, get out! I didn't know that. I thought he was just a guest. That would make sense because I see him a lot now on Amazing Saturday. But how could you not have him as a regular member? Being the guy is really really witty, really witty. Oh man! And then what is Minho doing? Golfing. Minho's just golfing. Goes golfing, and then last minute starts telling everyone, "Oh, guess what? I have a mini album coming out," and then everybody freaks out because like it's Minho coming out with a mini album. Does movies and dramas. Yes, he does. That's true. Yes, he is. He is the actor of the group. Absolutely. You know what is funny? I feel like it's not a popularity contest, but I do feel like Minho doesn't get his just dues either. Sometimes it's like as far as visuals is concerned, that's a lot what a lot of people care about. But like his talents, like he has a gift for music as well. Um, he wrote some songs, co-written some songs. I know some of the raps are co-written by Minho, but he's written songs like he wrote Area for Atlantis. Like that's pretty, and I love that song. Key and Onu are good actors too. Yeah, I actually forgot Key acted. There was a web drama that I remember he acted in before he went into the military. Onu, I remember him acting in something as well. I don't. No, I don't think Taman acted in anything, but um, I agree on Minho too. But I think, see, he is now getting more. Yes, yes. Onu acted. Oh, Descendants of the Sun. I Drink Alone drama. Okay. I'm not. I haven't been into K dramas in a while, so it's like I have to. That's why I don't know what they acted in. I have to get into like movies and dramas and stuff. I have not watched in a while. Onu plays a doctor. Okay. Hey, yeah, I need to watch some K drama. I have not. I'm sorry, I have not. My time management skills are bad. I have poor time management skills. I know that. I know I do. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Ona was in a TV show called Sea of Hope. Yes. Okay. Yes. Yes. I saw Sea of Hope. I saw Sea of Hope. Other singers and did covers. Yes, I saw him sing with. I hope I'm pronouncing her name right. Songwoo Junga. Songwoo Junga. They did Celine. What Celine 126? I think is what it's called. I always get the numbers wrong, but Celine 126, I believe, is what it's called. And that, yes, I cried. Actually, I did a reaction to that. I cried. I cried. That was the one. 620. What did I say? 120. What did I say? 126. Yeah, I got that wrong. Celine 623. Thank you. Yeah, I cried. I cried off of that. Um, I was actually debating whether I was going to keep that crying part in, but I was like, no, I'll keep it in. I'll keep it in because I think at that moment I was like, oh, did you see all the episodes? I have not seen all the episodes. I saw maybe one or two, and I saw maybe like some clips of some of the, I think, before the show, before the event. I saw some of those. The guy. I think the guy that I like to hear a lot. Wait, what's he? Rose, Goleen, others. I don't know names. Yes. Oh wow. Around Italy and Germany. Wow. Okay. Interesting. I did. See, I thought now I'm thinking about it. Sea of Hope is a is more than just a South Korean thing. I feel like I've seen other countries do Sea of Hope as well. So, hmm, that's interesting. He did a cover of he did a cover of Lucky by Jason. Okay. Okay. Taman was in We Got Married. Yes. Yes. I know so many people was kind of like scratching their heads with the Taman We Got Married thing. I don't even think We Got Married as a show anymore because of all the controversy surrounding that. But I actually enjoyed Taman's We Got Married episodes. Taman was, yeah. I just read that. Well, hello, four people. I see four people watching. Hello. If you're interested in K-pop, let's have conversation. I'll be on for at least an hour, so we've got time. If you're interested in any of that stuff, K-pop or like real life stuff, like going through struggles or stuff like that. But like I said, if you don't want to go into like really hardcore stuff, we can just keep it simple and talk about K-pop. This is a K-pop centric channel after all. Gina. Oh, I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. I didn't even know that. Oh, hello, Gina. I'm so. I'm. I'm thinking I'm still talking to the same person. I'm so sorry. Hello, Gina. Welcome. Oh wow. I apologize. I didn't even say hello. I didn't even realize you were there. I thought I was still talking to Mama Llama. I hope I'm saying Mama Llama. That's an interesting name, Mama Llama. Shame about WGM. Saw it later. Shame. I like it. Shame. Is that that's a show? Huh. No problem, Haya. Caught you by chance. Oh, good. Well, it's a nickname. My real name is Liana. Oh, Liana. Liana, right? Okay. I hope I said that right. Liana. I'll try to. If I do live streams regularly, I'll remember it. But I'm not consistent with live streams because I know a lot of people don't always show up to like my live streams. I've just started doing them, so um, I know a lot of people don't show up to them, but I want to do this more often so that I can like get to know my viewers more. And like if any new people come along and they haven't seen any of my content and they watch a live stream and they enjoy it, then they might consider subscribing and become a part of the fam. So there's always that. We got married. I mean, I believe. Yes, yes, yeah. They're. Oh, got you. WG, got you. It's not your fault, Gina. I'm just slow. Okay. I'm just slow. I yeah. We hadn't changed the topic, so that's my fault. I should have known it was we got married. We've been talking about we got married for a while. Okay, so we got married. Okay, yeah. I liked it too. I again, and I just made a video about this today. I think netizens go a little too hard on stuff that is fantasy. It is the fantasy that is created by the companies, by the industry. It's the how you wave. You can't take that stuff seriously. Like the groups are not in a relationship with the fans in real life. But some fans be like, "Oh no, you dating who? No, you supposed to be mine." Yeah, you're like, no, they don't belong to don't belong to you like that. They don't belong to you like that. You gotta chill. Thank you. They should be able to have healthy relationships, and they spoil everything. They spoil everything, and they make being a K-pop stan not fun. But and again, I don't want to completely blame the companies, but it is the marketing of the companies, the way that they market idols, the way they sell idols like a product, like you're selling the fantasy of being in a relationship with the fans. That's what causes these kinds of problems. So it's the company's fault that this even happened in the first place, that they have like protest trucks pulling outside of their companies demanding that this idol leave because of a rumored relationship. I'm speaking specifically of 17's Joshua. Um, but yeah, that's why you see all of this crap happening. It's the company's fault. But guess what? They can't change it. They can't change it because that's how they make their money, and they know that they have to sell the fantasy. Otherwise, they're not going to make any money. But then it backfires because in some cases, one person. Now, this is not the case for like all of the K-pop groups, but like one person's bad actions, or literally bad actions, could result in the entire group being shunned. Oh, we don't even like the group anymore because the one members because the one member's actions cast a dark shadow on the rest of the group. That kind of crap. Let me see. Let me catch up on what y'all guys are saying. Let's see. Here in the U.S. is not a problem. Right. Right. Exactly. In Korea, it's a big problem. Agreed. Time. Everyone should be allowed to be normal. Yes, exactly. They should be treated like normal people because they are normal people. They're not privileged. A lot of people think that these guys are privileged. They're not privileged. Everything they do is at the behest of the company. They don't even sleep at the time that they want to sleep. They're followed around by staff every day. How is that? How is that freedom? How is that normal? But they should be treated like normal people because they are. Let me see. Where are we? Yes. Also, Lee Sung Gi. 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 Yes, actually, and now it's starting to come back to me. Lee Sung Gi. Yes, that is true. That's also another case. Bad case. Um, regardless of how they regardless of how they market, if fans can have relationships, which is normal, why can't group members? Exactly. It grew exactly. That isn't that a double? It feels like a double standard, doesn't it? If fans can have relationships, why can't group? Because 9 times out of, can I say that 9 times out of 10, 99.9.99999% of the time, the group member that you fancy is not gonna pick you. He's not gonna pick you. So you can't be mad when you find out that he's with someone who's in the industry with him like him. You picked her over me. You know. Let me see. Where are we? People should be mature about it. Yes, they should. Unfortunately, in Korea, and I hate to say this, it's like I don't live there, so it's like but it just feels like the amount of Korean netizens that do this is like few and far between mature people that do this. I don't know if these are grown adults or young teenagers. It just it's a shame if it's grown adults making a fuss about this stuff. Grow up, get your own life, find your own man or your own woman. It's not even mainly the men fans. It's female fans that are complaining a lot. So I can't even say it's the guys. Like the girls, they are like, wow, a whole nother level. Let me see. I feel bad for the. Let me, let me go up a little bit. Oh, is this the message you were saying you sent incorrectly? I think it's this one, right? Yeah. Okay, okay. I won't read that one. Let's see. I hate the companies exploit idols. Yep. 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 Mm-hmm. Which is funny because Korea is so conservative, right? It's so conservative, and they always, as soon as a member idol comes out gay, they want to cancel them. They get rid of them. Oh no, you can't be an idol because you're gay. But they sure enough will have them do fan service, right? And then and again, there's another thing. They create the whole, oh, my favorite male idol couple, take him or whatever, Kai So or something. Like they create that fan shipping, idol shipping, or whatever you want to call it. The company's responsible for that because they tell them you got to do fan service. You got to do fan service, whether the idols like it or not, which I'm pretty sure most of them don't. And it's funny because that's where a lot of the misconceptions come in of like male idols. Now, mind you, there are idols that were in the industry that were trainees or whatever, or were idols, and then their company, their groups disbanded or whatever. That will tell you that a lot of the male idols are gay, but not all, but a lot of them, in the closet or whatever. But again, we don't know who is and who is not. So it's just very strange that they would capitalize on like gayish actions, but then say, "Oh no, we don't tolerate, you know, that kind of stuff in our kid." It's hypocritical. It's hypocritical. Maybe I need to make a video on that. I didn't think about that one. You brought up a good one. I totally forgot that they do. Yes, that's very true, Gina. Very good. Very true. Let me see what else comments. Let me scroll down again. Let's see. I feel bad for them. They should be able to have relationships without worry. Yes, I agree. They should. They should. No one's job should be at risk because you're dating someone or in a relationship with one. Or it's a rumor. It's a uh, it's just a rumor, and people are going absolutely bat crazy about it. It's not even confirmed. Hello, like really, God, dog. Um, if you notice, the majority of them wait until they are much older. Yes, yes, yes. Which is a shame because I'm sure a lot of them would prefer to get married like at a younger age. But and look, some of them was like, hey, screw that. Like Taehyun from Big Bang, brother got married. Like I think before he went into the army, he got married. He said, I ain't waiting. You know, Chen, yes, I understand the circumstances about Chen. Like he got, I think he got her pregnant before he married her, but he had intentions to marry the girl anyway. So people making a big deal about, oh, you had, yeah, but he's man enough to like marry the girl, take responsibility. It's not like he didn't love her and he just married her so that he would look good in the eyes of the public. No, he legit loved this woman. That's why he married her. And that's why I hope that sound did not come across. Anyway, I didn't even eat anything. I don't know why I'm burping like that. But that's why he married her. I don't see the problem. I don't see the problem with that. Let me see. Look how lonely Moonbin was when he passed. Yes, he worked it. Yes, he did. And I really wish I had my water. Um, with Moonbin, it's like they still haven't come out to confirm anything, but I I do believe I hmm, I will. Yes, I do agree with you though. I do agree with you, Mama Llama. Or was it Mama Llama that said that? No, wait, who was it that said that? Oh, Gina. I agree with you, Gina. I agree. Regardless of what happened that led to his passing, they did work him to death. I mean, he already was booked to go to like several different countries with the other member, the the two of them. I'm trying to think of the daggone word to the two. Let me see. Uh, even teenagers are in relationships. Yes, yes. Unfortunately, they have to be secretive about it, which is just like you shouldn't have to be. You shouldn't have to be. Really, you shouldn't have to be. You shouldn't have to be secretive about that stuff. But it doesn't sell to tell to kiss and tell. I made that up on the spot. That was pretty good. It doesn't sell to kiss and tell. That's nice. Anyway, it brings us to 16-year-olds. This brings us to 16-year-olds. Should they debut? 16-year-olds. No, I don't think they should. I don't think they should. I think 18 and older. I think 18 and older. Taman debuted at 14 years old. There's some other ones that debuted. I mean, remember what happened with the group that Psy put together, TNX? The one kid, he made the group, but he was 12 years old, and people threw a fit about it. So he he was like, oh, "What? They're right. Let's not have him debut yet. We'll have him in another group." Yeah, you better. He's 12. He's 12 years old. The scrutiny that kid will get from the media, from Dispatch, from crazy netizens, all that stuff, and then you as the producer of this group could possibly be creating a cultural error, for lack of a better way of saying, by promoting a 12-year-old boy in a group of like almost completely grown adults. Because like grown people who are, I don't want to say the word, files will be like, you know what I mean? That's creepy. That's creepy. So yes, I made the right decision. Don't have him debut. Have him debut later. He's not old enough to deal with the craziness of media and all that other stuff. He's not. He's not. Look at what happened to Justin Bieber. You know, I mean, he's just JB's kind of he's in a better place now that he was back then. But the crap he went through, he could have turned out to be way worse. Way worse. He was already acting out, fighting paparazzi, fighting camera people, getting arrested, doing crazy stuff. Glad he turned out better than we thought he would. Let me see. Where are we now? I'm sure there are a lot in the closet, gay or bi, but it's career. Yes, it is career suicide. It is career suicide to do that, to come out as gay, bi, even even asexual. But I feel like asexual is not treated as bad because all you're saying is that you don't really have any kind of attraction for anyone except yourself. And so in that sense, it's like, well, it's not as bad because at least he doesn't like men or anything like that. But still, if it were any other way, I would have canceled him. So, let's see, where are we? Let's see. To be honest, I was told many women in British music are gay. Oh, no problem for me. Everyone should date who they want. Honestly, if they're gay, you can't turn them straight. Let them be who they are. let them date who they want to date. You can't tell them, oh, well, because you're gay, we have to. No, heck no. Guess what? Regardless if they're straight or gay, no one has the right to have their jobs taken from them, their livelihood taken from them, regardless of their sexuality, regardless of their what they it doesn't it just, no one deserves it, period. Like, they're humans first, they're people first, and then whatever else comes after, as long as they are talented and they do a good job and they do exceptionally well. To cancel them because you don't agree with their lifestyle choice, it's not. Uh-oh. That's why I talk about cancel culture so much, because I don't like it. I hate it. I hate cancel culture. It doesn't give you it does not do anyone any good. Oh, Harvey Weinstein. Yeah, that's one example. There's a few examples out there, because Amber Heard, she deserved it. I've been on Johnny Depp's side for like since before the trial. When I heard about the trial in the UK, I was on Johnny's side because all the evidence was coming out, and I was seeing the transcripts and everything. And all of it was like, okay, Amber, this is too much. This actually, I don't even know if I could say her name. I don't even know if I can say her name on stream. Maybe I shouldn't say her name. Um, maybe I shouldn't say her name. Or because they YouTube is so sensitive about AH and the JD and AH stuff. So maybe I should but it's just and that's the thing. Cancel culture has kind of seeped into the West, and it's created this mess. Let me catch up on what you guys are saying. It's tough about Moonbin. Oh wait. There was something before that, right? Something before that. Chin, yes, but good for him as for black. Yeah, 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 yep, yep. Absolutely, totally, exactly, Gina. Terrible reaction. Yeah, it's tough about Moonbin. Young, promising. It said yes, exactly, and that's the sad reality of the world we live in now. Unfortunately, again, I don't know exactly how he passed. If he unalived himself, or if it was his health condition that, and the company pushing him and pushing him that led to that. But either way, it's still a sad situation, and it could have been avoided. It could have been avoided, and I don't know. I understand. Let me see, where are we? I understand the icon Dusty Springfield was. I was surprised to learn. Yeah, yeah. 14 is too young. Yeah, I believe Jong Hyun had to protect him. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Actually, you know what? I saw an edit, and I don't trust a lot of edits, especially when what happened to Woojin, because I saw the exact edit of Woojin where they were trying to like paint him out as this. Uh, how do I say this without YouTube get mad at me? They you all know how they painted Woojin. That there was an edit on YouTube. They probably took it down, or maybe they're just that delusional and so stuck on winning instead of being right that they haven't taken it down, and they just want to perpetuate a lie, even after everything that came out about him was false. But Taemin, where was I going with Woojin? I don't know where I was going with that one. But anyway, I was going somewhere with it, but I lost my train of thought with Woojin. Okay, Taemin. Oh no, that's what it was. That was what it was. The edits. I don't trust edits a lot, but there was this particular edit about Jong Hyun protecting Taemin from like the TV show hosts that were kind of like, in a way, sexualizing him, and like being a little creepy. Like they were trying to come across as jokesters, but it was kind of creepy. And Jong Hyun was like, "Okay, Taemin, switch seats, switch seats, Taemin. Mm mm. Yeah. Okay. Let me scroll down just a little bit so I can see where we are. Uh, I apologize. I'm not a super fast reader, so it's just like, so I apologize if I'm getting to you guys a little late. And then, of course, I'm like, uh, let's see, where are we? I haven't watched them, but New Jeans come to mind. That's controversial. Yes. where which I actually like New Jeans, but yeah, the whole that the controversy about like, especially the cookie song. Oh my god. Oh my god. The cookie. Like I don't even remember how it goes, but it was just funny how the how the lady was like trying to justify that was pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. She tried her best to justify that cookie song. Oh, it wasn't about that. Not that kind of cookie. Whatever. Let's see. I think all the shiny members protected Taman. Yes, yes, yes. All they. He was a kid. Like he was a kid, and again, that's the dangers of having kids debut so young. And but it's funny because it kind of exposes the true nature of some of these people that claim to not be or that present themselves as not the other way, but they are. Nothing wrong with being gay, but it's just like don't pretend that you're something you're not. But of course, you have to in Korea because then you'll lose your job if you don't. But then, it again, there's that word that I don't want to use file, nail file, P, P, P file nature that they have, that they was kind of like exuding when they were dealing with Taman. And I'm just glad that all the shiny members were protecting the boy because my God, like, stop it. Stop it. Where are we? You're right. Apparently, famous Japanese men exploited a young boy, made him a star, but abused. Yes, actually, I saw a video that somebody did talking about a very famous Japanese um, agency or something like that who was in charge of the agency. He did this to so many boys that he debuted as idols, and he messed their minds up so much that they didn't even speak out. Like some of them didn't even speak out against him. They like it's crazy. It's crazy. But am I saying this right? Japan has a. I want to be very careful here. Japan has this stigma just like Korea does, but I think it's a little bit. It's on a different level of like hiding these kinds of behaviors, hiding these kinds of things. So, we are watching the same stuff. Yeah. Sorry, have to leave the chat. Wish you well. All right, bye, Mama Llama. Thank you for coming. I appreciate talking with you. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much. We'll chat later. No phone, but also TV is just second. Yeah. Woojin, what was that? Woojin, I don't know much. Yeah. Oh, Woojin, I don't know. Must check that. Yes, Woojin, the Woojin situation. It's not a very like it. It's well known, but then not well known at the same time because it happened so fast. They canceled him quickly after he left 17. I mean, Jesus, not 17. After he left Stray Kids, then sorry if chased her away. Oh. I don't think we chased her away. No one. I don't think anybody said anything offensive. I mean, are you saying that like there might have been a topic that was a little touchy? I mean, I I'm hoping that we didn't chase. I don't. I would hope we didn't. I would hope we didn't. I don't think we did. Um, and if we did, then yeah, that's of course I'd apologize for that. Your other listener was chatty too much. Was chatty too? Was she? I don't wanna. Mm, she didn't say anything bad though, did she? I don't thought she. I was reading everything. I don't think she said anything too bad. No, me. Oh. Oh, okay. I see. I see. Gotcha. But yeah, let me see how many because I can't. Oh, okay. Never mind. I can see it. I can see it. Okay. Um, about about Woojin, the thing that happened with Woojin was like basically, he left Stray Kids and no one knew why because excuse me, the company didn't reveal why. They just said I think they said something like for personal reasons he left. He left the group or whatever. And people got so mad about him. This was like a little bit after the fact. Like nobody, it wasn't a big deal until someone made, uh, I think, a video about it or said something about it, and then all of a sudden, people were like, "Oh, Woojin." And then speculation started about how how he was how do I say this, beating up the members or bullying the members, and how he was uh, 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 how do I say this, a predator, an ex predator, and all this other stuff, making up lies about him, saying that like these girls came out and said that he would kind of flaunt the fact that he was in a popular group to try to get us to, do stuff with him and all this stuff, and it, yeah, all that. They fabricated evidence to try to prove that he was some kind of deviant, and it was bad. Like some of his own fans turned against him. Like his fans turned. That's terrible. Then Bong Chan had made a comment talking about when oh god, I can't remember verbatim, but it was something about trust, and when you make a promise to your team, you need to be able to follow through with that promise, and don't be selfish and things like that. And people were thinking he was talking about Woojin because he left, and then he had to clarify and say that he wasn't talking about Woojin. But at that point, the damage had already been done. uh, but yeah, that was kind of what happened there. So the damage had been done, and he had to apologize for even, which is another thing that I wanted to bring up, is that Bong Chan, I love that he likes to interact with his fans a lot. I really do. I think it's something that we don't see often in K-pop, and so I really do like that. But unfortunately, there are those individuals within the fandom, within every fandom, that take everything you say and and go nuts with it, basically. Because there was a situation that happened recently, not recent, but recently, where Woojin had to Woojin, Jesus, Bongchan had to apologize because he said something about people not showing respect and bowing and stuff, and it was just Then people went nuts about it, and he had to apologize. His fandom, because they was spreading what he was saying, and it was just bad. It was bad, and so I was like, Bangchan, you got to stop telling your fandom so much stuff. I know you want to be cool with them and be friends with them, but there's no way you can be friends with these people. Like there's just no way you can be friends with these people. Your fans, unfortunately, are like some of them, or most of them might not even be your friends. You can't, because you say something and then they go and make something out of nothing about it, and then you have to end up apologizing for what you said. When Now what you said wasn't bad. It's just that how the fans act. Turn this camera. Oh, camera, you hot. Um, but yeah, the fans, you gotta. That's so it's like I commend Bangchan for being that open and that like personal with his fans, but at the same time, it's just. I hope in time he will be back. Yes, I love that. I love that Wanho did. Yes. Love his solo work. That's true. Clearly, okay. See, Wanho though, it's sad though that Wanho could not rejoin Monster X, but we all know why. We all know why. It's unfortunate, but the like how they market everything, they can't bring him back tomorrow. The allegations about, I think it was allegations, right? It was an investigation into his like potentially oh god, it was something he was doing, some drugs or something, but it turned out to not be true, and but he still could not join Monster X. He left and became a solo artist. Thankfully, he's still under the same label. Only been a K-pop since 2019. Oh, cool. That's cool. That is cool. I know a lot of K-pop stands that feel like they're not as actually no, it's not that. It's that a lot of older K-pop stands kind of uh, look down on the newer K-pop stands or fans or whatever, uh, because they're new and they don't know a lot, so they try to look down on them. Oh, you ain't da, 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 da. I don't like that. I don't like that. It doesn't matter what year you become a fan of K-pop. It does not matter. As long as you're a fan and you genuinely love K-pop, it's all that should matter. Not bad for an old Halma me. It's 66. You're 66? Gina? Gina. What? Get out. I didn't know you were 66. 66. You're older than my parents. Get out. My parents are in their 50s. What up, mama? That's good. Hey, look, you who says that you can be 66 but not be a K-pop fan? Who says that there's an age placed on K-pop stands? Like my mom became a K-pop fan at what 50 55? But I think it was 55. Is it 55? My mom is not that old, but I could be wrong. I'm getting my parents' ages all mixed up. I think my dad's like 58, which means my mom is probably 57, and I'm probably dead wrong about my parents' age, even right now. Um, Bless them, love your parents. Yeah, yeah. I without my listen, without mom, I love my dad too. I don't talk about him much. I don't talk about him much. Okay. He and I don't have like a great relationship, but he's not a bad guy. He's still my mom and him are still married. So I'm blessed to say that I have um two parents in the household still. They've been married for like 30 something years, 37, I think. I think it's 37. 37 years. I think it's 37 years. My parents my parents stayed in their 30s too. Uh yeah. Yeah. I I I thank God for my parents. But I'm a mama's boy through and through. I love my if it wasn't for my mom, I probably wouldn't be here. And I'm not just saying that like, well, I wouldn't be born. Of course I wouldn't be born, but like I would not be here now if it wasn't for her. She saved my life. That's She saved my life because I was like this close to like just real talk. I was on my way out. I was done. I was done. Um, that was a little deep. Good for them. Congrats. Hope you're dead. You know, I mean, he's mellowed. He's mellowed. Just there are certain things that just won't change within a person, especially a man his age. Um, he's you know, I have two boys. Eldest is 42. Your mama sounds and looks. Oh, thank you, thank you. Oh, so your oldest son is 42. Wow, wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. It's amazing, and I say that because I say that with awe and wonder, mainly because in today's society, you know, a lot of women don't want to have kids, don't want to even get married and pass on their legacy to the next generation. And that is sad because they think that they have to have a multi-million dollar company and that they can't be a mom and have the company at the same time. And so like they're like, well, I'm not. You know, because they think that they are the. I don't want to get into that. Maybe I shouldn't get into that. But on, I did say life too. I did say life as well. I did say K-pop and life. So shout out for everyone with shout out for everyone with struggles. Eric Nam and brothers have yeah yeah yeah. I love uh I love Eric. I like watching. What is up with me and my? I like I get that from my mom. I apologize. Y'all have no idea how much editing I have to do on my videos because I'm going alert. But yeah, I like Eric Nam's stuff too. I love Dive Studios too. Yes, yes, I watch Dive Studios. We do watch the same things, Gina. We do. We do. It's funny because my mom always said that I connect with older people better than younger people. I don't know why. I don't know why I connect with older people better. When I worked at Applebee's for 6 years, there was nothing but a bunch of like older people. And no disrespect to older people, I don't mean to say it like that, but there were like a lot of older people in that would go to Applebee's, especially at the bar. I made more friends with the older people at the bar than people in their early 20s, you know, or late 20s, early 30s, around my age bracket. I started working at 16 and I didn't have a lot of actually it's funny because at 16, oh my god. Oh, I made friends with older people at 16. I'm just an old soul, I guess. I don't know. Have you listened to have you listened to House on the Hill yet? House on the Hill? No. Wait, House on the Hill? House on the Hill. A song, right? Is that Eric Nam's song? I know he came out with a song. House on the Hill, I think, is what he's been talking about. I have not. I have not. But I will listen to it. Yeah. So okay, yeah. So I haven't listened to it yet, but I've seen that he did come out with it. So I definitely will check it out. Maybe I'll react to it. I don't know. I have never reacted to Eric. I mean, there's a lot of solo artists I haven't reacted to. There's a lot of things that keep coming out in K-pop that I can't keep up with everything. So it's just like so hard. And I mean, I wouldn't even categorize Eric Nam's music as like K-pop now that he's kind of like out of the K-pop scene, but still in it, if you know what I mean. Kind of like he kind of reminds me of like Amber Amber Liu because her music's not K-pop either. But or maybe better yet, maybe J Park, because J Park is not he doesn't do like Korean ish K-pop ish music. He does more like Americanized, westernized music. Eric Nam is somewhat similar, um, as is Jay, because Jay confession I don't allow. Just can I read properly, please, Avery? Read confession. I don't follow the girls or younger groups so much. Yep, gotcha, got you. I actually was not really into girl groups that much. But FX, I got into girl groups after FX, but still not that much. Like ITZY, I have not really been an avid girl group fan. Blackpink, I followed them a little bit. aespa, I've been following a little bit more. New Jeans, I've been following them a little bit more because their music is very different from the average K-pop sounding music. It's very different, and I like that. It's an evolution, really. Um, BTS, and this is not a girl group, but BTS, Amber, you're right. Yes, Amber. I figured they were friends. I like Amber. Amber was my bias. Is still my bias. She if listen, I'm attracted to girls like her. I like Amber. I like Amber. That's my kind of girl. Amber Liu, she's she's a good vocalist. And she's a really good vocalist. I don't think she got vocal like chops, enough chops for her vocals. She's improved. I think it's because I like maybe I need to put my glasses back on. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I should never have taken my glasses off, and that's why I can't read. Maybe that's why. Do better, Avery. Do better. All right. Where are we? I think because I like feeling maternal towards the boys. Okay, I got you. I got you. She's grounded. She is grounded. And I think personally, and people are probably not gonna like me for this, I don't know if you know about this, Gina, but the it, it's very it's probably viral at this point. The whole clip about Amber being on a show, a YouTube show or something like that, where she was, they showed her a clip of a black guy being like arrested for eating at a certain place in the airport, at the airport. And she made her comment about like he shouldn't have been what's she say? He shouldn't have been resisting arrest, or he should have complied or whatever. And like I think a lot of, I don't even know if, see, the demographic, I don't know if it was a lot of black people saying this or if it was a lot of just people in general trying to like hop on the woke train, but a lot of them was like bashing Amber for like because of the Black Lives Matter thing. To which I say Black Lives Matter, and a lot of people are not gonna like me for this. I don't agree with Black Lives Matter. In fact, Black Lives Matter is not, it's not a real, it's not real. It's not real. It's not real. The whole kneeling instead of standing for the national anthem, it's ridiculous. And I'm a black guy saying that. Okay? It is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But they were trying to cancel Amber because of the whole Black Lives Matter BLM movement thing. And they were trying to say she was being racist because the guy, the policeman was white. If it was a black cop trying to grapple this black dude, what you gonna say about that? But because the guy was white, conveniently, Amber's a racist for making her statement. She wasn't even saying it based on race. It was just so stupid. I get it. She was outspoken and got hammered. Yes, yes. For and unjustly hammered at that. I mean, if I made a statement like that, they'd call me a traitor. In fact, they'd probably call me a traitor for saying what I'm saying now, that I, like, Amber didn't do anything wrong. She didn't say anything wrong. She didn't do anything wrong. There was no reason for that. So no wonder she got all hot and bothered and made that post on Instagram. It was just, that's why she went back to China and started doing more Chinese stuff, because America had pretty much canceled her here in the West for trying to be social justice warriors. Social justice warriors, yeah. There was another issue, which I'm sorry, I rock with Amber to the death. That's my girl. Sorry. I'm replacing you with other people. Sorry. Anyway, I was going somewhere else. Where was I going? I caught up singing. There was another piece of news I was gonna talk about. I can't remember who it is. I can't remember who it is or what group. I'm so sorry. I cannot remember. It was a K-pop idol who went to Cape Con and wore a do-rag on stage and got called out for it. And then he made he made a post, right? Made a post saying his apologies, right? That he went to educate himself and learn more about the cultural significance of do-rags. Guess what? I looked up the cultural significance of do-rags myself. It did not derive from Black history. I'm so sick and tired of calm down, Avery. Don't get ratchet now. You're on live stream. Come on. But I am so tired of Black people like doing that. Stop it. Again, cultures are not owned. They're shared between other cultures. They're not owned. Number one. Number two, do-rag is not Black culture. Do-rag, the history of the do-rag came out back in the slavery days. That does not mean that Black people have a patent on do-rags. It came out during the time of slavery because women would tie their hair back with scarves because they didn't have do-rags back then. They had scarves. So now you're telling me that every white woman that ties their hair back with a scarf is being uh, uh, is doing cultural appropriation or something. Well, I'm sorry. It has to be a scarf, not a do rag. But the original do rags were scarves, and nobody knows to this day who invented the do rag. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. And it might have been somebody black, but that doesn't mean that only black people can wear do rags. Eminem wore a do rag. Oh, but it's Eminem. No, no, no. He's white. Oh, but he ain't white. He black. No, he's not. Like he wore a white do rag. Who cares? Who freaking cares? You're gonna cancel this Korean idol because he wore a freaking do rag? Then you got him never apologize. That's my thing. Never apologize. You didn't do anything wrong by wearing a do rag. You just it's not black owned, and so I'm tired of that. I'm so tired of that. It's like, oh God, don't go. No, no, no. See, if I go there, I'm gonna start because then it's gonna be unrelated to K-pop, and I'm gonna go on a tangent. But in this country, I'm so sick of black people being like taking on this oppressive role as if the whole United States needs to bow to their every whim because my ancestors, why are black people so proud of being ancestors of slaves? Yes, I am proud to be black. I am proud of my heritage. I am proud. Don't get me wrong. I am proud. I'm black and I'm proud of it. I have no reason to be ashamed to be black. No reason. But there other tribes, other cultures, other other races, when they talk about their history, they don't talk about the oppression that much. They talk about the fact that they were warriors. I come from a clan of warriors, a tribe of warriors. They won wars. They achieved this, that, and the other. I come from a clan of inventors. Whatever. Black people, oh, I come from the slavery, from descendants of slaves. With the flute playing in the background. Well, maybe that's Indian. Sorry, that's not African. Um, sorry. I'm sorry. My point. I wasn't trying to. Anyway, my point is. Sorry. Let me read this comment. Let me read this comment. Yes, I remember that people love on jumping on excuses. I am so slow. I apologize. I don't feel like reading today. Maybe that's what it is. I'm just not in a reading mood. Let me start over. Yes, I remember. People love jumping on excuses to blow. Yes, they do. Same with wearing a scarf around your neck. Yes. I'm glad you brought that up. Promoting terrorism or standing in front of. Yes. I have something to say about that. Who is the number one person, the number one group of people that are shown in history to wear scarves around their neck, right? White people, cowboys, right? So if a black guy wears a cowboy scarf around his neck, is he being racist to white people? No. So why are black people acting so hot and bothered that an Asian dude is wearing a freaking do-rag on his head? Double standards, victim mentality, just like believe systemic racism in this country. Black people are so privileged in this country, we don't even realize it. I don't understand. We have good running water. There are black people in third world countries that can't even have decent water, or they'll get poisoned. Polluted water, worms. Bruh, we are a privileged country, and I just don't understand. The white man keeping me down. Ain't no white man keeping you down. Pick yourself up. Stop blaming the white man of yesteryear for something that you're dealing with today. If you don't pick yourself up, no one is going to do it for you. You have to do it yourself. You have to. I don't understand that. That's true black power. Not this, oh, I deserve reparations for what my ancestors suffered. Your ancestors are gone. You don't deserve reparations. I'm sorry, I'm going on a tangent. It's not even about K-pop. I apologize. Everything frustrating about what's going on is kind of coming out at once tonight, and I apologize. But I don't like it. I don't like when people do that. I don't like when people do that. Black people, like especially the victim mentality. And again, I've said this before. I'm about to read. What is that? It's not your fault. My kids say it. Say I talk too much. No, you're fine. You're fine, Gina. No. Trust me, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Because people say I talk too much, which is funny because when I was a kid, I did not speak. I did not speak. My mom asked me, "Do you want this?" I said, I didn't speak at all. I started trying to speak, but I had a speech problem. I had a really, really bad speech problem. See the bigger picture, recognize, see the bigger picture, recognize it. You are so right. They should move forward, not backwards. Yes, exactly. That's the biggest problem with black people in this country is that they don't know how to move forward. Stop blaming the systemic racism, which is not even systemic racism was created by black people who possess a strong victim mentality because white people ran this country. They want to blame everything on systemic racism. This country's not as racist as people want to believe it is. There are certain parties in this country that are racist. Absolutely, I'm not denying that white supremacy exists. That the white supremacist is a group of white people. It is not the majority of white people. That's what I'm saying. And I don't agree with black people being so I don't know, being so livid about something that's not even real. Systemic race. We have a lot of black senators in this country. Okay? That was not a thing back then, before my time. We have Colin Powell, okay? We had Colin Powell in a high position of power. I don't care if he was a light-skinned black dude and he passed as white. I don't want to hear that crap. He was black. Okay, I was making sure that wasn't nobody trying to come up. But yeah, he was black. So it just sad it still exists, but very happy not. Yeah. Yeah. And you know what's funny? People would expect me as a black person to actually, you know, be on that side of Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. People because I'm young. So, young millennial like myself, I should be out there saying defund the police and all that stuff. Well, what's the chant? No justice, no peace. Prosecute the police. No justice, no peace. I'm not. I'm not because it's stupid. It's stupid. I'm not. We got because the media and everybody is trying to convince black people um that police brutality is like as big or bigger than the other crimes that are going on. And so that's why they show a lot of police brutality because they want black people's minds to be warped to believing that. I know I'm talking about liberal conservative stuff. I was trying to avoid that. We're, ta- we're talking about K-pop. I'm sorry. I think I lost I think two people. I'm sorry. It's no, but really, I just wanted, I needed to say that because, um, I need to make my stance clear so that people won't say, so that people won't. I don't know. I just need to make some stuff clear. I'm not going to make it in a video, so I may as well say it live. But then now that I've said it live, I actually do have a video that I made a while ago, and I have not. Where's your third? Where's my third? Where's my third? What do you mean? Uh, I don't know. I don't know. There's three people in the live stream, but only one person's talking right now. It's only you, Gina. I do want other people to say something as well, but I mean, if they don't say anything, it's fine. I mean, honestly, where's my second and third listener? Because there's two other people, but I see you guys. Hello. I don't normally talk about this stuff on my channel, just so you guys know. But the thing is that a lot of this stuff is seeping into K-pop, and that's why I'm bringing it up, because people get mad because an idol wore do rag, a male idol wore a do rag to the recent KCON, and they got mad about it because they were saying it's cultural appropriation. So the guy apologized to save his own career, not get canceled, right? Apologized for wearing, excuse me, a do rag, and also he said that he educated himself, or he researched the history, which I've also researched the history, and there's nothing in the history that says that it's black owned, that a do rag is black owned. Nothing. Nothing. Only thing it says in reference to black people is that it was around, or it came out during the slavery time. That's it. It says that it came out during slavery time, but they weren't do rags; they were scarves. They were used to tie the hair back. The women would tie their hair back um, with the scarf, and that's where the do rag kind of came into play. But it was not a racial thing. But we've made it a racial thing, and it's not. And called it black culture, just like black people apparently call the N-word black culture, and it's not. I've heard so many people, and this is a kind of a touchy subject, but I'm gonna say my piece on it, and then I'm gonna get off real quick. The N-word thing, I don't use the N-word personally. I don't like the word. I know where it came from. I don't like it. I don't use it. That's just how I feel. I'm not judging anyone for using it who's black. That's fine. I think it is kind of weird that when other people who are not black use it, black people want to beat them up. But you can use it to affirm or to cuss out your black friend. Okay? It can be used in a positive or a negative for black people, but any other person of that's of any other ethnicity, they can't use the word, because then they want to get jumped. Black people want to jump them and beat them up and stuff. What you call me? What you say? Yeah, you ain't even got to call them the word. It's like black people want you to say the word so they can beat you up. It's not cool. That's not cool, man. I have strong thoughts about that N word, man. I don't use it. I don't like it. I know where it came from, and it's not. Black people like to say, well, we reclaimed that word. We never reclaimed that word. It was never ours to begin with. We repurposed the word to mean like a term of endearment for black people. That's why we took it. We never reclaimed it. All right. That word was used to insult our ancestors, and to call us property. Property. That's what the N word is. And guess what? Black people said it to each other too. Yeah, because property had to call property what property was called. You were in, so I'm a in. We call each other that. We got it from them. We got it from the Confederate people. Okay, it was never ours to reclaim, but apparently it was black people's to repurpose. So we repurposed the word, the N word. So now it means a term of endearment and whatever else it's supposed to mean. But to me, it will always mean property. Now you could say that I'm being hypocritical for because I said don't look back, but I'm looking back and saying that N word is I agree with you, hypocritical. Exactly, it is. It is. It is. You know, black people like to harp about everything that other cultures, white people and all that are taking from them. But there's a lot of black women that wear white looking hair that blows in the wind, and black people's hair, the texture is not like that for a lot of people. So it's just kind of weird that black people get this special treatment. Like we always talk about white privilege. What about black privilege? God, it's weird. It's weird. It's just weird. And you know what? Black people aren't the only people that struggled. Shout out to the Latinos. By the way, I found out that I have Spanish in my blood. Or is it Spanish or Hispanic? So it's either Hispanic or Spanish or something like that. Which is funny considering my middle name is Antonio. So I'm quite glad my mom named me Antonio because I love Antonio Banderas. That's my guy. But yeah, shout out to the Latino community because they be going through too. They be going through too. Now, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that. But it's yeah, there's struggles with every country, and there's struggles with everything. Life is full of it, but we can't let the struggles cause us to change our mind about or to keep our minds conformed to this one thought process that woe is me, I'm a victim, pity me. I've stumped my toe before and it hurt, but I can't let the hurt prevent me from walking. I have to keep walking regardless of whether I stump my toe or not. um you know I think this thing's been moving the entire time. All right. Oh man, I've actually enjoyed this live stream. This has actually been pretty nice. This has probably been the best live stream I've had because this is the most interaction that I've had with only two people. I know there's other people here as well. Again, feel free to comment or anything, even to say hi. I like we are all friendly people here. Don't worry about it. A huge subject. I have Italian. Uh, I have Italian, Finn, and English. Love your namesake too. Right. Yeah, I do need that water. I do. I do. I do. I need that water badly. Because I can feel my voice just going. Yeah. So my full name, which I think I've said it once. I said it at the end of last year and at the beginning of this year. But my full name is Avery Antonio Andrews. That's my full name, Avery Antonio Andrews. In case anybody wanted to know, what is Moonlight Antonio's name? Then again, I feel like isn't. Oh no, maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. Okay. Yep. Yeah. My full name's Avery Antonio Andrews. 3 A's. Yep. They used to call me AAA, the AAA battery. Though I acted nothing like the AAA battery. Nothing like it. I was an antisocial person in school. I was one of the outcast kids, especially because I was in special education. Oh, they frowned on the special education kids. Oh, oh, you going into the special room? Ooh, thanks, thanks, guys. I appreciate your support. It means the world to me. Thanks so much, jerks. Like, yeah, which is another point. I've been bullied before for being a special education kid. I've been bullied before. Oh my god, I was so bullied. But I didn't let that, get to me. I used to be the kind of person that would let people just walk all over me. I used to be a punk. And then I manned the heck up and put on a face where people didn't want to mess with me no more. People didn't even want to talk to my sister and ask her out because they would look at me. And I would be like, yeah, I dare you. I dare you. I dare you to ask my sister. I'm gonna beat the. Oh, you don't know what's coming to you, but I don't know what exactly my face looked like because I didn't position my facial features in any kind of way to like signify that I'm gonna like jump this dude or anything. It just, I guess I had a natural, what do you call it? I don't want to curse. The anger, the stank look, like where's the camera? There we go. Resting that face. Yeah, that one. Oh, never mind. I'm not going to ask your sister out. Never mind. Of course, I didn't look this good, but I think I've had the curious case of Benjamin Button syndrome. The older I got, the more younger I started to look, which is weird because back then I looked like an old man in what, high school, middle school, high school. I looked like an old man. And back in the day, it was a thing for black kids, black boys. We wanted to see who could grow the most hair and look the most manly back in high school. That was the thing. So I would grow my hair out, and I had the whole mustache and beard and everything. It didn't grow on the sides very well, but I had like the hair here, the hair here, and more hair up here than I have now, which is a shame, but it is what it is. Good for my daughter is good at that. The beef. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Uh huh. It's more prominent in girls. Girls know how to do it better. Girls know how to do it better. My sister, she's good at it. But it's funny because that's her natural face. Um. Okay, next time we want to see that picture. I think I have that picture. I think I have that picture. I have one good picture. Actually, I have my high school photo on Facebook. I gotta find it though, because someone in our class has the picture. I just have to screenshot it and like kind of show it, and then I'll show you guys that picture. I don't have the picture of. I think it was my senior year in high school, and it was the field day, free day, whatever you want to call it. And I was outside with my sister, and I had all the hair, the facial hair, all that. I looked young, but but if you look at me now and you looked at me then, I looked I looked like I was in my 30s. I'm 30 now. I was like 17 or 18 in that picture. It's funny because my granddad had his birthday one year, long time ago. My granddad, who's now deceased, God rest his soul, he had his birthday one year. Yeah, lucky men age well. Yeah, yeah. I'm glad I'm considered the lucky one. Not everybody gets to age well, but I'm glad I can say that I do. But you know what? I think I credit that to my I have Caucasian in me. I have white in me. I'll just put it that way. I got white in me. I got I got oh I have African in me, but the interesting thing, and I don't know if I brought this up or not ever, found out that I and my family on my mom's side, is it my mom's side? Yeah, my mom's side are related on my mom's side, but on her father's side, I'll put it that way, because her mom's side, no. But on my mom's side and her dad, my grandfather, we are related by blood and lineage to Harriet Tubman. That's pretty. Oh, thank you. Oh, good, because I did mention snack. But we are related by blood to Harriet Tubman through her sister, Harriet Tubman's sister. Um, that's we are related to Harriet Tubman, which I that's amazing. I didn't know that we are related to a historical figure. That's amazing. It's really cool. And someone as amazing as Harriet Tubman was, that woman was. Woo, I don't know if I would have been able to do what she did, but anyway, go moving on. I have white in me. I have African in me. I have I think Native American. I don't know if it's Cherokee or not. I can't tell you. I don't know. I've been told it's Cherokee, but then no one actually knows for real. So it's just like an assumption. I have Hispanic in me. I think Hispanic, and I'm sure I've got other stuff too. But it's pretty interesting. Which is funny because it's like, how can black people be racist against other people when we all, like most black people aren't even, no, just about all black people in this country aren't even completely black. You know, I've been thinking of doing a DNA test myself. It's fascinating. Yeah. Yeah. I actually was going to do a DNA test. I need to, or I, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But a lot of these DNA tests be like, not even I gotta find the right DNA test because some of these be kind of like sus. They be kind of sus, if I'm being honest. Hello, 5 people. I see you. Hello. Welcome to the Moonlightstream. Uh, feel free to say hi or, anything. I want to get to know my audience, so feel free to say hi. Feel free to say hi to your boy. Okay, pop one in and say hi. Don't be shy. I think I kind of want to do like singing streams too, where I sing. Since I tend to sing a lot. That's hard. That's hard though. I don't know how these singing streamers do it. Like Kenry and I are pretty cool with each other. He's a cool dude. I've known him since the beginning of his YouTube channel. He's a cool dude. He's a cool dude. But I don't know how he can go like an entire live stream and singing. Like that's yeah. I mean, with my voice is good until it's not good anymore, and then it's like starts to sound like this, but worse. I mean, my singing voice is not as bad as my talking voice, but it starts to catch up with you over time. And then you just like, I don't want to sing no more. Oh, more. Yes. Hello, everyone. Hello, all. Well, Gina's talking to me. Hello, all 4 of you. Welcome. Welcome to Moonlightstream. Welcome to the Moonlightstream. This is not the format that my live streams are going to have normally. I want to create like a radio show type thing, like Moonlight Radio. I still want to do that, but there's not enough people in the streams at the moment to do things like that. I think the more the channel grows, the more that people will actually, come to the streams and things like that. So I'm being patient and just counting my blessings as they come. And again, you guys are amazing. So thank you, because without you, Moonlight Antonio would not be successfully at 527 subs, give or take, because I don't know. Hopefully, they'll stay and we can, you know, create good memories. Should we jump back into K-pop or drama? Love your intro, by the way. Oh, thank you. Um, hey, mama. Hey, mama. Hey, Mama Moonlight. Mama Moonlight is here. My great grandmother is her niece, and yes, my great grandmother. Uh, gotcha, gotcha. Uh, uh, Harry Tubman. Gotcha. Yeah, we can jump back into K-pop. We sure can. We sure can. Um, I'm trying to think. Is there anything else that I want to talk about regarding K-pop? Um, I'm trying to think. I feel like I've covered just about everything I wanted to cover. God, it's hot in here. I have the air on, and it's 80 something degrees in this room. How the freak does that happen? It's hot. That's how I know I don't want to go to hell. It's too hot in here. Good God. Ugh. Anyway, pray for me. So, um, I'm trying to think. Is there anything else K-pop related? Watching King and Land. King and Land. Okay, well, listen. I'm gonna need a list of K dramas to be recommended to me. So I will keep. Well, this live stream is gonna be up. So King and Land, gotcha. My eldest has that. My eldest has that problem. Why? Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why. This room only has one air conditioning vent. Every other room has two. Mine has one. So I was destined to suffer in this room. What genre do you like? Honestly, any genre of K drama is fine. I think the first K drama I ever really watched, is that a nose hair? Anyway, I think sorry. I think the first K drama I ever watched was Coffee Prince. In fact, it's in here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Ugh. Oh, I feel old. Oh, I know I'm not that old yet, but the grunting and groaning is increasing with every Gong Yu. Yes, Gong Yu. Coffee Prince. I bought the whole the whole thing. It was on Amazon, and I saw it, and I was like, "Oh shoot!" I loved it that much. I had to buy it. It's dusty, but it is what it is. But I bought it, watched it. I think at the time I bought it because I think they took it off of either Netflix or something like that. I couldn't find it anymore. I don't know why. I don't know why I couldn't find it, but I couldn't find it. I think it's back on, but I couldn't find it anymore. So I like screw this. I'm gonna buy it. Oh no, I know why I bought it. I think I bought it because no. I think that's why I bought it because I think they took it off. Goblin, yes, Goblin. I've seen some of Goblin. I haven't seen all of Goblin, but from what I've seen, it's really good. So funny. Daughter and I love it too. I watched it on Netflix. Yes, yes. It's good. It's so good. And this chick, oh, wait, you can't see what I'm looking at. Where's my finger at? This chick. Oh, she got on my nerves. She got on my last nerves. Loved her acting, by the way, but she got on my nerves. Oh, the guy's like, dude, you left me, and then you gonna come back? Like, get out of my house. Bye. Good for him. But then they got back together anyway. But my favorite character was Going Chan. Oh, Going Chan. Going Chan was so. I love that. That's my girl. That's my girl. That's my girl. Going Chan. I think one of the biggest annoying things that I saw was that the girl was like the breadwinner. She was the breadwinner. And her mom is like spending money on like expensive shoes and a new purse. Somehow I'll make up for it by something. I was like, no. Vicky has others not on Netflix. Yeah, she did, but she needed to grow up. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, she did. She needed to grow up. And then of course now everybody doesn't like the girl that played Going John because of stuff that happened that I can't remember in real life, but like people don't like her no more. I can't even remember like what exactly she did, but people don't like her anymore. Um, it is what it is. Whatever. I do not know how that works though. How does that work? Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure that that's. See, I don't even know how that works. That's so strange. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about it. Drastic plastics. Oh, drastic. Jesus. Plastic surgery and her husband. I think money issues. Yes. Um. Yeah. The plastic surgery industry is booming in Korea, and a lot of Korean celebrities and idols get plastic surgery, and it looks good because Korea's like on top of their game with it. But then there are some people that go way too far. Now, Going Chan didn't go too far with it, but she do. Actually, I don't even know what she looked like no more. I haven't seen a recent picture of her. I said Going Chan. She's not go. Her name is not Going Chan. I just keep calling her Going Chan because I like the character. Um, I think I can't take it. I need that water. Like I need that water now. I need that water like yesterday. Ugh. That's not enough. One sec. Okay. Oh, there we go. I need it. I can't take it no more. They are really good with teeth. They're really good with teeth. I would go to Korea to get my teeth done like that. They're, I don't know what they be doing, but they are very good with teeth, and it's not as expensive as it is here to get your teeth done. It's not as expensive. It is expensive, don't get me wrong, but it's not as expensive. In fact, I heard that it only costs $3 to go see the doctor for like to just go see the doctor. That's why Koreans constantly go to the doctor all the time, the hospital all the time. It only costs $3. But then I also heard that because of that, the Korea, Korea, they're taxed to death. Uh, one of my friends from Korea actually told me that. One of my friends from Korea told me that, and actually, my friend, all of my friends from Korea, I only got two of them. I got two Korean friends from Korea. One of them I've told you guys about before, Kim Dohee, Dohee Kim, aka Little King. In fact, when you go to my YouTube channel, when you go to my YouTube page, his channel will be underneath my list of channels. If you are, I don't know, maybe you guys, some of you might know who Lil King is. He's pretty popular on YouTube. Definitely check out Lil King. If you have not, check out Lil King's channel. I want to keep my friend's channel alive. I actually spoke with him last week, or was it this week? No, it was last week. It was last week. I spoke with him last week, and he has been on YouTube in a while, and he's not sure if he's going to come back. But I want him to come back. I want him to come back badly. I'm missing my friend on YouTube. So he's a really cool dude. And yeah, my other friend is also a YouTuber. How about wait, where we at? But how about idols in their roles? Any stand out? Water good. Thank you. Um, any idols? Let me think. Let me think. Because there's so many idol groups. Let me see. I gotta. That's a good question. Oh, Jasmine. Oh, hey, I got news. So EXO was in China. Well, maybe I should speak to them in the mic. That would be smart. I'm gonna get to that comment in just a sec. Well, actually, let me. Oh wait. What's it say? Now you hit one of my. Yeah. Oh, are they? They're awful, except for one, right? Doctor. Oh well, there's two of them. Okay, hospital play. Doctor Romantic. Okay, got you. Jasmine Sebek Candy, I think is how you say that. Okay, with the little Korean Sebaek Beck Sebek Candy. Oh yeah, I got news. So EXO was in China, and apparently staff didn't let fans talk to Baekhyun about his new company. Sorry about I'm sorry, but it's funny actually because Of course they don't want. Of course they don't want. They don't want fans to talk about Betkin's company. They don't want fans to ask Betkin about the company. No, because SM doesn't like the fact that Betkin has a company. Of course, because that's so SM of them. Oh Lord. Oh. So I told y'all they're gonna give that boy a hard time. He's not even gonna be able to talk about his company. Why does that not surprise us? SM managed to get them to re-sign somehow. Yes, well, because when you re-sign a contract for of a K-pop company, agency, whatever, you have more freedom. That's what they guarantee you, more freedoms. I don't know what those freedoms are, but you get more freedoms. Shiny, I'm pretty sure re-signed their contracts, which is why they're still there. But they, as you can see, Shiny has a lot of input in their stuff. But then you remember the Key situation where he was trying to do Bad Love, and they were like basically telling Key, no, we're not going to do it the way that you wanted to do it. And Key said he cried because they wouldn't let him have creative freedom, like they probably initially were going to give him. And maybe they didn't think that his creative freedom was going to be profitable enough, but it worked. And now because of them giving Key creative freedom and trusting in the guy, Bad Love is one of the most talked about and most celebrated mini albums ever. It made them tons of money. So you can't complain when your idol has a good idea and you let him use his own creativity to create a masterpiece, But yes, doesn't surprise us at all. But as I was saying, when you re-sign to a company, when you first sign to a company, of course there's restrictions, a lot of them. But when you re-sign, what causes groups to re-sign, even though the company has been crap to them, is that they promise more freedoms. Don't know what that entails, but apparently it's enough to get some groups to re-sign certain freedoms. Don't know what those freedoms are. I don't know. I wish I had a contract in front of me so I can read it. But yeah, that's why a lot of companies resign. That's why a lot of groups resign to labels, because the companies promise more freedoms, creatively, probably, more, I don't know, leisure time. I have no idea what they promise these guys, but they promise them all this stuff. So they resign. And according to, I believe it was Betkin who said this, and it was CBX, the lawyer, they have this weird way of kind of pressuring their idols to re-sign. But actually, now I'm starting to remember what I want to talk about with EXO. I'm glad, Jasmine, that you brought up EXO. Thank you for bringing up EXO. There was a piece of news I saw on All K-pop, and I'm gonna cover it, but I kind of want to briefly go over a little bit of it with you now. I don't have it in front of me though. Oh shoot, I don't have it in front of me though. Let me see. Let me. But it's interesting because I've been saying, yeah, because Baekhyun said SM didn't want UN Village. Why? But why? The UN Village was a perfect single. That was a perfect title track. That was a perfect title track. And guess what? It was successful. It was a perfect. I don't understand SM. They just, The more I hear about this company, I just that's why I don't stay in companies. You highlighted uh, what a great song it was, so I listened to it. I do love some other tracks from them. Yeah, yes, absolutely. I do as well. I love, I love the track. I love all the tracks. Not one album that Beckett has done has ever been a flop to me. Not one. Not one. Not one. They wanted him to go another route, and he had. See, and again, which is like, and this is before they renewed their contracts. So it's like again the lack of freedoms. But then even then, but here's the thing: I an artist knows their sound, their style. How you gonna fight, especially with an idol that has seniority in the company? I can understand if this is like a freshly new idol, doesn't have any creative direction in their own minds, doesn't know where they're gonna go creatively, and they need create. See, I moved the camera again, and they need creative direction. Beckton has been in the industry for a long time before he became a solo artist. He knows what he wants. Let him have what he wants. It's not hard. I mean, good God, he signed a freaking slave contract. At least give him creative freedom over his own stuff. I can understand if he can't have creative freedom over EXO as a group stuff, but he's a solo artist. Give him creative freedom over his own stuff, please, for the love of God. Which again, there is that favoritism factor that SM tends to have. I don't know what struggles Taemin went through for his solo career, but everything he did, I felt like it was pretty much what Taemin wanted. I feel like they treated Taemin so much better than they treat a lot of idols. But I could be wrong, and there might be some skeleton in the closet of SM concerning Taemin as well. I could totally be wrong. I could totally be wrong about that. So much dedication to honor his vocals. Jay kills it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He does. Yep, absolutely, absolutely. I just wish that they would give these people more creative freedom. I just wish they would. They need to. They've been in the industry for too long for them to be treated like that. I don't stand companies anyway because companies can be trash sometimes. Management management can be bad and all that. Again, which going back to the story I was going to tell about EXO, there was an article about EXO. I think EXO. Oh, it was some article I read. Hold on, maybe I have the. I don't need the whole article. I just need the title. I just need the title. Let me bring this down. Bring this down. Go down, please. Thank you. Uh, I think I have it at least. I hope. Or maybe I don't. I had the title. Um, oh, maybe. Let me see. Let me see. I'll figure it out. But there was a piece of news that was going on about EXO, and it kind of made me think about um, what else? It made me think about the fact that they don't. Again, I'm of the belief that SM didn't promote EXO very well during a certain point in time, and that article, if I can find it, kind of solidifies my thoughts on that. That they don't promote EXO like they should. I think EXO got good promotions around this time period, but let me see. Oh wait, I'm on Google. I don't want to be on Google. Okay, pop. I strongly believe that EXO just I think ever since Love Again, Hurt, etc. Yeah, really. Oh, I'm backwards. Really good songs, by the way. Really good songs. Um, I think that EXO ever since EXO doing what album? What album? This is my opinion. Okay, this is not factual. I'm just saying I feel like I think they really didn't get promotions well for like Tempo. Tempo did not get good promotions well. Love Shot didn't really get that like good promotions either. Um Coco Bop era, what was that? The War, or whatever album. That didn't yeah, that didn't get a lot of promotions. Like you think about how much EXO was promoted during Growl era, Wolf era, uh, Mama era, you know, um, Exodus era. Exodus had more promotions. Monster had more promotions. But at a certain point, SM kind of like cut him off some, from getting promoted well. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Let me see if I can find that news real quick. See if I can find it. Oh shoot! Did RM shave his head? Uh, can I, can I, can I search for it? I don't know how to search for it on this thing. No, 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 no. News. EXO. Okay, here we go. Let me see if I can find it. Da, da, da. To return with travel the world on EXO's ladder. So it's Baekhyun. Okay, I read that one already. Okay, da 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 da. SM Entertainment denies knowing of EXO Baekhyun's new label. Yeah, but they knew. They knew. They can deny it all they want. They knew. You all right, big hit. Where are we? Jasmine says Essen doesn't want EXO to be bigger than they are. Yeah, so they turned down a lot of Western collabs and were invited to the billboards in like 2017. And SM said they were, what? Are you serious? You should want your group to go to the billboards. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I didn't know that happened. I didn't know that happened. SM stopped promoting EXO after Monster fans made cake. Yes, thank you, Jasmine. That's what I've been after Monster. They really didn't promote them as much. I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one who thought that. Thank you. You are right. Big Hit is you. Big hit. Oh, big hit in U.S. with Obama before I caught on to BTS. Yes. Yeah, I've been hip to BTS's older music when they, started, but the newer stuff is it's all right, but it's not. It don't sound like BTS to me. That's just me. Actually, that's not just me. Even RM said that their new stuff don't sound like BTS. To be honest, wasn't keen on Candy. Uh, thought too commercial. Okay, yeah. I actually, I'll go halfway with you on that. I'll go halfway with you on that. Candy, Baekhyun's Candy album was not better than his first or his last. Bambi, amazing. Bambi, he tore that entire album to pieces. Baekhyun tore that album to pieces. Give It All I Got, dude. I didn't know Baekhyun could do that. I mean, I knew he could do that, but like I didn't know I didn't know. Baekhyun tore that album up. I let my mom hear it. That album will bring you close to tears listening to how good Baekhyun sings those songs. He was gone, but Candy was like kind of like you said, a little bit commercial, but when it comes to like Baekhyun's the Bambi album and the UN Village album, those two are my absolute favorites. I love those. You both are so good. SM clearly are sitting on X. They are. Why? I honestly I didn't think about that point that Jasmine brought up, but it is actually a very good point. They probably did not want EXO to be bigger than SM, which EXO is for all intents and purposes. They are the ambassador group in all of like K. I mean, I know that BTS is kind of that way. I know. They met with Biden. Bleh. They were at the UN. Bleh. I know. But EXO is the ambassador of Korea, of Korea. They are the nation's pick. Been the nation's. I mean, they're already bigger than SM in many ways. So I guess SM was like, we can't have them be any bigger. So we can. Why would you stunt? I think that's the right word. Stunt. The success of your group. It's a good reflection on you as a company to promote your top groups the way you should, and the way everybody in the fandom knows you should. But you don't do it. You denied EXO going to the Billboard of 2017. What? I think like you said, you think it was 2017. I can't remember. I didn't even know. That they were going to go to the Billboard to see EXO at the Billboard again. Super M was it was okay. The group was okay. I liked the concept of having like the Avengers of K-pop come together. That was supposed to be the group that hit the West. The problem with that was a lot of their music was more K-pop ish than Western ish. And I think Lee Soo-man did that on purpose because he didn't want to like straight up carbon copy BTS's style. But the same what you doing? What you doing, camera? Don't overheat on me now. Anyway, um I don't know how long I'm gonna keep going on the live stream. We'll see. I mean, I'm talking to you guys, so I'm really happy about that. So thank you for everyone who came to the live stream. I really do appreciate it, guys. Really, because it gives me the boost of energy that I need to keep doing live streams. If you guys show up like this, then I'll keep doing it. And maybe hopefully more people will show up to the live stream so we can have like good conversation with like multiple people here. I thank you. Thank you guys for doing that. Like this means a lot to me that there's even people here talking to me like this. This is the most interaction I've gotten. So thank you so much. I cut myself off, but let me read some of you guys's. Let me read some of you guys. Okay, I read that one already. Coco Bop, yeah. Yeah, you know what? That's a good point as well. Fans made Coco Bop viral, not SM. Fans made Coco Bop viral with the little dance challenges and all that. Fans did that, not SM. You were right. Big hit in US. Okay, I read that one too. To be honest, I read that one too. I read that one. Let me see. Hated the intro to Bambi at first. To Michael Jackson, but it was. I loved it. I loved it. Any Michael Jackson reference that anyone does, I love. Because it's like respect to the king. Respect to the king. I love that though. Even the music video was very like Michael Jackson-esque with the hats, the long brimmed hats, the suits outside on the train in the rain, in the rain. I loved it. I loved every bit of it. Jasmine. EXO was also invited to the European VMAS. Oh, wait a minute. A year before 2013, but SM again said no. Why? That's funny. Beckian said he wanted to do something like Smooth Criminal. See, yes, and he did it, and it was beautiful. It was freaking amazing. EXO seriously should have a. Wait, EXO seriously should have a. Oh, that's the TV. I was about to say, what does that sound? It sounds like a phone ringing. Anyway, EXO, sorry, EXO seriously should have been so better known worldwide. They deserve it. Yeah, yeah, and I mean let me be clear. EXO has a broad fan base, all over, broad. But SM is. I didn't know that SM was so petty like that though. That they're that petty that you would like hinder the success of a group because they're getting bigger than because ego, hello, okay, that's ego. He is a big influence in SK. Buffering on my TV. Oh, really? Oh, shoot. That's not good. This is the first time that I've ever buffered on the live stream. Okay. Sorry, I was trying to make sure that I wasn't like slowing down or anything. I apologize for the weird faces. Yes, because they said in an interview they were not EXO's company. Huh? Yes, because they said in an interview they were not EXO's company. They were big. They were a big K-pop company. They sound big. Jasmine. They really want it all. Yeah. No, but that's how it is. That's how it is, apparently. SM. And I don't mean to make so much fuss about SM. There's so many other companies that like do their idols wrong. You got JYP, you got YG. YG, oh my God. I do not like YG. I don't know who's worse. I don't know who's worse. YG, JYP's 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 not as bad as SM and YG, but they're still do some shady, underhanded, uh, borderline cruel stuff. But YG, oh, I can't stand YG. I remember watching YG Treasure Box, the survival show. I was so pissed at young what's that man name? Young Suk. Young Suk. I don't like him. He says some really mean stuff. Really mean stuff to those guys. I mean, it's supposed to be constructive criticism, not like straight up cruelty. Buffering. I'm here on. Not you buffering. I'm here on my TV. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I don't like YG at all. I don't like YG at all. I like some of their groups, but I can't stand YG. YG Treasure. I love Treasure, but I think the momentum for Treasure kind of slowed down because of how long it took for YG to debut them. I understand that a member did leave the lineup and decided to pursue, I think, I don't know what's going on with me today. Indigestion or something. But anyway, decided to pursue a solo career. So I think that's why he left. And so I think they became Treasure 12 after that. But he left. Okay, what's taking you so long? I think there was like some kind of internal conflict going on. And then, of course, the whole YG scandal thing that took place, and then he had to step down, which was just, it wasn't even, it was a, that man ain't stepped down. I already knew he wasn't stepping down. He stepped down from his position, or from his seat, but that don't mean that that don't mean he don't have power. As you can see, he's back. And now he's trying to take responsibility for, I think, is it New Jeans? I think it's New Jeans, right? It's not New Jeans. What group is it that he's doing? It's another group. It's not New Jeans. It's not New Jeans, right? It's not New Jeans. It's not New Jeans. It's another group. I can't remember what group it was. So it's a girl group. And he's trying to like take responsibility. And and I think it's a girl group that I don't think they came out yet. But he's trying to take responsibility for that. He's trying to like show everybody, look what I'm doing. The hero YG to save the day. Baby Monster, is that what it is? Baby Monster. So he's trying to take responsibility and be like, look, oh, Superman YG to save the day. I'm like, bruh, miss me with that superhero crap. You ain't nobody's hero. You sat there and insulted. I saw myself slow down for a minute. I saw it. I saw that just now. That's probably he insulted I think it was either Big Bang or another group, and called them he said that you're the ugly group. You need to own it. I was like, excuse what? Excuse, huh? Bruh, that's cruel. You're the ugly group. You need to own it. Like, no. That's evil. That's evil. It's absolutely evil. Evil. 21. Was it 21? Wow. That's cruel. Oh, YG Treasure Box. YG said something cruel to one of the guys, and he cried. I can't remember what it was that he said, but it was so harsh. It was so harsh. I wanted to jump through the screen and choke the man. It was so there's a point between constructive criticism and absolute cruelty. He crossed that line, and it's like he doesn't know how to constructively criticize. I will give YG. I will not YG. I will give JYP props. At least he does know how to constructively criticize. But YG, he insults you first because he thinks that insulting you will make you better. And I've heard a lot of Koreans who said, well, it's necessary because, you know, when you get out there as an idol and people start scrutinizing you and criticizing your talent and all that stuff, you need to have the mental fortitude to take it. Yeah, true. But you as the main producer of the group, like completely destroying these kids. That is so mean. It's so mean. Saying really, really hurtful things with that mentality. That's terrible. It's terrible. Like YG, that's why people don't like YG. Because he don't know how to talk to people right. It was terrible. YG is terrible. And I don't mean to come down. Well, maybe I do mean to come down on him like that. I don't like YG, man. He just rubs me the wrong way. Every time he's on a reality, or not a reality show, but like a K-pop survival show, and he's like critiquing people, it always comes across as very harsh, very rude. Ugh, he just has a really nasty personality. Like almost to the point where you question if he even has kids. I know he does, but you don't talk to your kids like that. Why would you talk to these kids like that, man? Give them constructive criticism. Now, yeah, why JYP will say stuff like you're a really terrible singer, like you're really terrible, or you're a really bad dancer. I mean, if it's true, it's true. But then he tells him, but then he gives constructive criticism. I don't know if y'all are watching the JYP survival shows that he's got now with the girls, the Western group that girl group he's trying to create. I was very intrigued when I saw that because this has never happened before, where there's Western girls that are not Asian. Some of them are Asian, but maybe one or two of them are Asian. But there's like mixed girl, white girl. It's really cool what's going on. I don't know how other people feel about it, but I like that. Mental fortitude. Clearly, he is. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I don't like YG. That's why I don't like him. He comes across as evil because he you don't say stuff like that to kids. That's why I don't like when he's in charge of anything. I just don't like it. I don't like it. I remember when he shamed Yidam on Treasure, when he said something really mean. And I remember I think was it G Dragon? I think it was G Dragon said something. He said that YG kept saying kept saying, "Oh, so you don't want to debut? Oh, so you don't want to be an idol because you're not trying very hard. You don't want to be an idol? Well, quit. Just quit." And G Dragon was like, "I blocked all that nonsense out because I already knew I was going to debut. I knew I was going to debut. He was just taunting me." Which I get it. Some of them might be taunts, but like, you're the producer. You don't need to taunt your people like that. Sorry, spelling going getting late. They say good night soon. That's fine. I might end the live stream anyway, very soon. We've been going on for 2 hours anyway, which is longer than I ever thought I would go. But we've been going for 2 hours, so we'll probably call it a night very, very soon. I don't know, say 5 minutes, 5 more minutes, and then we'll go. Oh, by the way, anybody who's passing by and you like the live stream, please leave a like on the live stream. I would appreciate that so much. Please leave a like. I would appreciate that. I should have said that earlier when there was like 7 people here, but then I don't know. And I would love for anybody who comes in who likes what we're talking about, or who likes K-pop or anything, would come in and say something. Definitely come in and chat with me. Okay? I would so appreciate that. Please come and chat. Come and chat. Don't be shy. We're all family here. Of course, I don't tolerate disrespect or anything, but like, majority of people that come and chat are not disrespectful. They're very kind. So come and chat. You don't have to worry about anything. This is a chill streaming like this. That's what we do here. We just chill. We talk about K-pop and all that good stuff. So if you are here, 4, 5, 6, 7 people, or whatever the case, definitely say hello. Tell me your thoughts about anything we're talking about. Maybe I'll try to have more designated topics to live stream, so that the live streams will have like a bigger purpose. I know DK TV does that a lot, where they have live streams talking about specific stuff. Or at least when they did do those kinds of things. DK TV is kind of dying, because like I haven't seen anything lately from them. They're doing their own separate things. You've got the Korean Pizza Club that Dave is doing. Danny's doing, I don't know what Danny's doing. Danny's doing all kinds of stuff. I miss them being together though. I miss the DK vibe that I used to get from them. I really miss that. But and then also, on the live streams, Anna would be there. I remember when Subini was with them as well. It was so fun. The other guy. Oh man, I forgot his name. I liked him. He was cool. He was a cool dude. And I think he went back to school for something. Oh, I can't remember his name. I loved him. He was so he was a dope guy. Really dope guy. DK TV was awesome, and I miss it. I miss it a lot. YG and SM have had good idols, but they can't keep. No, they can't keep. No, they can't keep them. Got 7. Wait, no, Got 7 JYP. Sorry, Got 7 JYP. I forgot. That's JYP. But they weren't able to keep Got 7. JYP wasn't, so that says a lot. YG, what? I mean, Big Bang, but then Big Bang was kind of like iffy as to whether they were even coming back or not. But there are other groups that have left that they were never able to keep, for sure. For sure. YG and SM have a hard time. Actually, SM's terrible at it. Like, TVXQ was a much bigger group than what you see now. There's like 2 people in TVXQ now. Just 2. But there used to be so many more. Oh, my neck is getting stiff. There used to be so many more. And I just don't understand. I don't understand. Oh, by the way, I think it was it TVXQ? TVXQ, they filed lawsuits in TVXQ too. It's always the big groups that file lawsuits. It's always the big groups. There was a group before that I think that filed lawsuits too, but I could be totally wrong. I could be totally wrong about that. It's been a while. I don't know if I was talking about something earlier or not. I lost my train of thought on something. I know I did. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I want the live streams to be more coherent, cohesive, or whatever the word is that I'm trying to use. Um, so I might come back with like a topic or topics for live streams. But I would be so grateful to all of the Moonlight fam if whoever can show up, of course. But I would love to see a lot more Moonlight fam here. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. TVXQ members, JYJ, their lawsuits are exactly like yes, 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 exactly. I remembered that much that it was TVXQ because for the same reasons, of course. It's like SM didn't learn their lesson, and then SM doesn't know how to treat Chinese idols as well. But with regards to EXO, um, that is a good topic of discussion. Maybe next live stream I'll ask you guys the question: what do you guys think about the Chris Wu thing? Do you think he's guilty or innocent with what's come out recently? Maybe I'll try to put that together. That's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of stuff. Because I don't think Chris Wu's guilty for everything. But again, I don't know. Topic, good idea. Yes. Thank you, Gina, for coming. Thank you so much. And yeah, I'll try to do topics next time. Um, won't be long topics or anything like that, but I would like for people to weigh in. But I really do hope that more people will chime into the live stream so that we can have the topics, the K-pop topics, and in a more cohesive way. And there'll be more people weighing in because one of the things I really want to do is connect with my viewers. So if anybody is interested in coming to the live streams, I will do. I don't have a set time or date for live streams at the moment, but I'll put in the community post when I'm going to do a live stream or when I'm going to try to do a live stream, and then we'll see if people will show up or not. I hope that people will, so that we can have some good conversation. I think a lot says wait. Oh, I think a lot of old XOLs have stories about Chris who like me. Oh, really? Oh. Mm. Okay, interesting. I'm curious. I'm very curious. Because there's a lot of people saying that Chris Wu filed his lawsuit and left um, for reasons other than what he originally stated. Because his story changes with every time somebody asks him why he left. He always has a different story. But I don't know how much of what he was accused of is true. Again, Dumeju was caught lying. Her best friend exposed her, and then there was a streamer, I think, who covers like news or whatever, who actually contacted the police to ask if a police report or something like that was filed by Dumeju on Chris Wu, and they said no. They said no. So I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if Chris Wu is responsible or guilty of everything, but I do think he might be guilty for something. The underage girl thing, I don't know about. I don't know because again, Dumeju made up a lot of stuff. So I don't know. And of course, people did come out, but I don't know how many. I don't know how the whole listen and believe thing. I don't believe in it because there comes a point where due process comes into play, and at that point, it's either put up or shut up. So you have to prove what you're saying is true. And I'm not talking about doctoring evidence or doctoring a picture of something that's not even, it's not even related to what happened, you know, or faking text messages that you saw, of course, whatever, because that can be done now for the name of cancel culture. That can be done. So that's why I'm like, I don't know what to believe or how much of it's true, but I do know that Dumeju did get caught lying about stuff, which has now kind of opened up a whole can of worms as to who else could be lying, whether people accusing Chris Wu are not. Wait, are not. Never filed a report. The ones that did, their names were never released. Okay, so Dumeju did not file a report, but there were others that did, is what you're saying. But their names they remaining anonymous. Okay. Yeah, see, I'm not quick to jump the guilty gun yet, because I don't know if any of it, like how much of it is true, how much of it is not true, how many, like, are people, like, is it true? Did it really happen? But yeah. Okay, so other people, but just not do. Got you. The people accusing Chris are not of public information. Yes, got you. Gotcha. So I think that would be an interesting topic to talk about, is Chris Wu, because I don't know. I know I don't, because people are saying just because he's in jail or whatever, or he's arrested or whatever, does not mean, well, just because he's in, people are saying, sorry, I'm messing up. People are saying because he's in jail, that means he's guilty, period. But it's going to be really hard for him to get out of jail. China is very strict on this. Yes, they are. In fact, they're so strict that I heard that they were if it's true that he did in fact do that to underage girls, he could either get one of two things: the death penalty or chemical castration, is what I heard. I've also heard that he could be a target for of the Chinese government, and that the reason why they detained him so quickly was because, and I don't know, this is somebody, I think somebody speculated this, but so take it with a grain of salt, but that he was detained too quickly by the authorities because of the Olympics, and everybody was talking about the scandal with Chris more than the Olympics, so they wanted to get people's minds off of the scandal, which is why they did not, which is why they detained him. He was already sentenced to 12 years. Come up for the underage girl thing. Because there's so much information about Chris Wu's stuff case that I just, there's so much there's so much. And of course, that whole Chinese thing, that law or whatever about the feminine looking guys, and the whole BL drama thing, they don't like that. They're trying, which is funny because it comes on the heels of Chris Wu's situation, that now they're placing that rule into effect, that they want the Chinese men to look more manly, and less like beautiful, they're trying to change the beauty standard for the Chinese men. It's just, it's a lot. And that's what I thought about when the person said that he was a target of the Chinese government, because but I don't know, because if he's the person who said that he could be another target, which means there was a target before him and probably a target before that person. So I don't know who all was targeted. I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't know about that. Maybe I should look more into it because there's a lot of stuff going on about that Chris Wu thing. To the 6 people that are here, or the 5 people that haven't said anything. Hello. Welcome to my Moonlightstream, which I will be ending shortly. So if you want to say anything, feel free to say whatever you want. We're talking about K-pop and stuff like that. So if you're interested in that and you want to chime in or whatever, feel free to talk. Feel free to chat. It's totally fine. No pressure. No pressure. Yeah, he appealed, but the trial is already done. And China said they would give their final verdict in a couple of weeks. Oh, wait, so he appealed, but okay. So they're not. So they're. So the appeal trial is done. He appealed for another trial, and then they did that trial, and now that trial's done. So now they're just waiting for the verdict. Is that what? That's what you're telling me? I think. Because I didn't even know. I knew he appealed, but I didn't know that the appeal went through and that he had another trial already. I didn't know that. I haven't been keeping up with Chris Wu for a minute, but I've been hearing stuff. Been hearing stuff and looking up stuff and trying to research as much as I could, but there's so much stuff. Yes. Okay. So worrying for if he really did do this, I'm disappointed because and here's the thing, even if he did do it, the appeal trial was done in one day. Oh, wow. Okay. In one day. Jesus. They only gave him one day. I don't know. That sounds either one or two things happened. Either it was a rigged thing, or they have so much evidence against him that they only needed one day, or they only gave him one day to prove that all that stuff is not true. I'm very curious as to how the verdict's going to be. I'm very curious and worried for Chris. Now, yes, the victims will get justice if that is, in fact, what happened and he is guilty. The victims will get justice. I just hope that this is not a case where people were trying to cancel the guy. Because I did quickly hop on he did it, like, train when the news first broke out. But then I said, wait, no, I'm not going to do that, because then I'm becoming the very mob that I'm kind of fighting against. I want to give him a fair shake to prove his innocence. But if he did it and all the evidence points to him doing it, then he deserves what he's getting. Unfortunately, he did. Fortunately for the victims, but unfortunately for him, he's gonna have to do the time and pay his pay his fee to the court. It's sad because I was rooting for Chris for a minute. Really was. I did hear that his mom was trying to go to Jackie Chan for help and ask him for help, but dude, Jackie Chan's son got locked up, and Jackie Chan did not even save his own son because no one's above the law, and Jackie Chan understands that. So what makes you think that he's gonna do for your son what he didn't do for his own? Like, come on, man, it's Jackie Chan, bruh. He's not doing that. He didn't even do it for he didn't do it for his own kid. A kid. He was a grown man. He made bad decisions. His son made really bad decisions, which is it's a shame. It's really a shame, and it's really a shame that Chris Wu has done all. If he has done all this, it's really a shame. It's a shame. It's sad. But that will not change the fact that I still love the guy. I do love him, regardless of like what he's done. I do love him because he is a human being. He is a person. I do love him, but I don't condone what he's done. What he's done is, if he's done it, it's disgusting, and he has to pay. But I do love the guy because if I hate him, I have to say I hate myself too, because I'm not above him just because I haven't committed the crimes he's committed. Doesn't make me any better or any worse than him. So if I hate him, I hate myself. So I do love the guy, and but he had crime is crime is crime. Wrong is wrong. You got to pay for it. That's the situation. But anyway, that would be an interesting topic to cover. But of course, the topic could change depending on how I feel, if I want to cover it or not. We'll see. Um, but yeah, I think. Oh, Chris has had rumors that he liked undergrad schoolgirls since 2012. Old XOLs heard about it, but we didn't believe it. Yeah, I've heard that there were rumors going around about that, but I didn't believe them either, and I still don't. I need to see proof. Like rumors, I hate rumors. I want proof. And that's my whole thing about due process. You got to prove this stuff is true. You can't just go throwing stuff around out there. You can't do that. I need to see proof. I need to see it's true or not. Otherwise, I can't accept it as fact. That's just the way it is. If he's guilty, he's guilty, but I can't just accept anything just because it's a rumor. So I agree. I wouldn't believe it either at that time either. I'm still kind of up in the air about it. I don't know how much of this is true. Again, Chris Wu's situation is a slippery slope, no matter how you look at it. Um, it really is. Oh, my voice. Oh, I said 5 minutes. It's been past 5 minutes. um, we're going to probably end the live stream here. Of course, if you have anything else to say, definitely type it in before I end the stream. Um, but while I am closing, I do want to say to everybody that did come out, and whether you watched or whether you chatted with me, I really appreciate your viewership, and I appreciate your coming here and chatting with me. Thank you to Jasmine and Gina. Thank you so much for coming out and talking with me. I really appreciate it. And I hope that more people will come out and talk and chat as well. Again, like I said, if you have any last things you want to say, type type it now before I end the stream. But again, I just want to say thank you to all of you that came out. And however many people do watch the stream, if you could do me a favor and like this stream for me so that more people can see it. I know that probably over time people will like it after the stream is over, because there's a lot of people whose time difference is, not the same. And I didn't plan on going this long in the stream, but I was really enjoying the conversation. So definitely leave a like if you could, anyone and everyone. And I appreciate you guys coming over once again. Jasmine and Gina, thank you. I know Gina's gone, but both of you, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate the conversation. definitely looking forward to the next time when we can talk and have another Moonlight stream. So thanks again. I appreciate it so much. I hope you all have a really, really amazing day or night wherever you are. And until next time, it's your boy Abe's signing out. Okay, peace. Love you guys. And I'll give a little more time before I hit the end stream button. If anybody, if Jasmine, if you want to say anything else before I end it, definitely do so. You have the floor, my dear friend. Kind of reminds me of church when they like, oh, any closing remarks, any ayes or nays? No. Have a good night. Okay, have a good night, Jasmine. Thank you for coming again. I appreciate it so much. Love you, and Gina, love you as well. Love all of you. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you guys so much. And until next time, it'll be your boy Abe's signing out. Peace. Love y'all. See you in the next one, which will probably be God knows when. I got some videos to do, so I'm gonna get started on that tonight, and we'll see how that goes. But yeah, thank you guys. Love y'all.